The Greek island of Lesvos has run out of places to bury all of the bodies, given the influx of refugees that are losing their lives trying to cross the border into Greece. This is due to worsening weather conditions. The seas have become rougher. As a result, bodies of 19 people were recovered from the Aegean Sea in 3 separate incidents on Sunday alone. The Greek Prime Minister, he seems to think that these deaths are unimportant to those not impacted by the refugee crisis. He says in a statement, these are hypocritical crocodile tears which are being shed for the dead children on the shores of the Aegean. This is what he's telling the Greek parliament. He's saying dead children often incite sorrow, but what about the children that are alive who come in by the thousands and are stacked on the streets? Nobody likes them. We're talking about people that are flooding into Greek islands. Some of them are losing their lives, and islands like Lesvos don't have a place to put all these bodies. What do you make of this crisis?
It's a very tough situation that Greece is facing. Not only they have to face their own economic crisis that we are very well aware of, but also they're the biggest or one of the most important entry points for refugees that are trying to come to a better life, and they often find themselves surpassed by the influx of these migrants, and it's unfair to just get them stuck with the bill of what to do with all these migrants, what to do with those who die in the process of trying to reach Central Europe. And at the end, we have this very interesting contrast of people that go to this island to vacation and to have a good time, and they face the reality of the global migrant crisis, that they are coming in rafts and they are in very bad shape, and some of them are in their last breath when they get onto land. You
have a parallel universe going on at the same time in the exact same place. It's interesting to watch it. I want to note that 744,000 migrants and refugees, they arrived in Europe in 2015. It's estimated that 3,300 of those lost their lives in that journey. And for tiny islands like this that are accepting a mass influx of these migrants, some of them are dying, and the island, this particular one, their burial ground is at capacity. So the problem of where to put these bodies has become an issue for Lesvos, and I don't think that this is going to be the only place where we're seeing this.
No, of course not, because again, it's something that these municipalities have to face, and they're not prepared. They didn't budget for this. It's something that it's a world crisis, that we see how it trickles into all different parts of Europe and in some extent of the world, because we see refugees trying to find asylum in different places around the world. But this entry point, this transit up north into Europe, it has created a burden on Greece, on the Greek islands, that is really, really hard.
Right. They say that the Coast Guard is constantly, off of this island, constantly organizing rescue and search missions because of the bodies. 19 alone on Sunday in 3 separate boating incidents. So this is happening, it's real. These seas are rough and people are trying to cross into Greece, islands in Greece, and they're finding themselves, they don't want these bodies washing up on shore, so the Coast Guards are working overtime just to collect them to make sure that that doesn't happen. Anyway, we'd love to know what you think about this story, about this crisis. One of the latest caveats in it, not enough place to put the bodies. Let us know what you think about this. While you're at it, be sure to check out the rest of our channel, and of course subscribe to Lip TV 2 for more.